This summer, as families flock to the valley for vacations, all short-term rentals remain illegal in unincorporated Clark County. So back in March, we told you about this live lottery to kickstart applications for eager homeowners. More than 3 months later, 0 applications have still been processed. As Fox 5 asked the county why the delay, some homeowners are saying they'll no longer wait and are choosing to operate illegally and risk fines of up to $10,000 a day.
A lot of us will die because of old age waiting. We're the ones that need it the most.
Leslie Doyle will be 83 years young this year. She started listing her home on Airbnb several years ago to fund her shrinking retirement savings. She and other homeowners had to shut down listings if they wanted to apply for a Clark County license and have a legal short-term rental. Months later, the county says there's still no timeline when anyone will get a license.
I'm at a loss. They've got me in a terrible position, and I'm not the only one.
They're stuck in a situation where they have bills to pay. We brought this to their attention many times.
The Greater Las Vegas Short-Term Rental Association is pursuing a case before the Nevada Supreme Court. Flores says delays mean homeowners are missing out on income for the busy summer travel season and possibly Formula One in the fall. Some are choosing to operate illegally, risking $1,000 to $10,000 a day fines or even visits from Metro Police. Government officials say unlicensed short-term rentals are unregulated businesses operating in neighborhoods. March 29th, the county held a lottery for pre-applications. In a statement, the county says, applicants have told us they needed additional time to submit the required documents. Licenses will not be issued until after the deadline on August 21st, when the department is able to determine which of the applications received are complete. Unlicensed short-term rentals remain illegal in unincorporated Clark County.
If it wasn't for Airbnb, I'd have to go get a job. Nobody will hire me, of course.
The case between Clark County and that group of short-term rental owners could be heard before the Supreme Court in December.